All right, and then what is your phone number?
443. And I'll type in the rest so that I don't start getting called.
No free spam calls.
Yeah, please no. Hey everybody, this is Dr. Warren with our head trainer here, Christian, and we are on the journey towards the triathlon, which is coming up in 4 weeks or so. And so I'm showing you some of the things that I'm doing in the office that help me get ready for it. We're going to start with a little bit of an InBody scan. I had one done about I'd say a year ago, and so we're going to see where I compare to that, as well as what's going to be my weight and my body fat and muscle mass before I head out, because I'll be doing some pretty intensive training over the next 4 weeks. See what can change in that short of a time.
Awesome.
So Christian, you mind taking me through it?
Yes, sir. All right, so all in all, we're always going to start off with no socks, no shoes. There are a couple contraindications to using this machine. If you have a pacemaker, can't use it. You want make sure you're not wearing any jewelry, any metal, anything like that. So you can go ahead and step on up here. He is all clear. So we're going to pop in the super secret password, and then it's going to start off by weighing him.
Measuring your weight. Do not grab the handles or move.
And from here, he will be frozen.
Is completed.
All right, and then what is your phone number?
443. And I'll type in the rest so that I don't start getting called.
No free spam calls.
Yeah, please no.
Right, cool. Is this all still accurate?
That is all good.
Cool. Any taller?
No, maybe shorter, man.
All right, so from here, he's going to stay standing nice and tall. Thumbs are going to go into the silver slot. You're going to fully extend your arms back nice and tall, and you're going to stay frozen just like that.
Okay, Christian, do me a favor. Pop on the computer and pull up the Xterra race in Puerto Rico.
Xterra race. Yeah, right here.
Yeah. And tell me what my distances are that I get ready for here.
Let's take a gander.
Starting your InBody test. Do not dock or move during the test.
Is this the one in South Africa?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Here we go. All right, we got swim 1.5K, bike 21K, and run 9K.
Okay.
You'll be sweating a little bit.
Yeah, I've never done an open water swim that long before. That's the thing.
How are you preparing for that?
Swimming.
Just a lot.
In a pool. Yeah, a decent amount. Twice a week, 3 times a week.
Are you timing it, or are you just going for like just distance?
I am done. Right, I can put it down.
So just 1 second. Wait for that next screen. Now you can pop one off of here.
Cool.
Alrighty, and it's that simple. So now I would go print out his essentially body composition sheet to where it would compare his last InBody scan. So yeah.
Nice. So I'm at 16.5% body fat. I'm weighing in at 196.9, which I guess I lost a little bit of weight. And so my goal. Oh, here we go. I got some comparison.
Oh, that's perfect.
So I've stayed about the same since. Let's see. 129.24. Okay. So not much has changed there. If anything, I've got a little weaker. Dropping down on the my muscle mass has dropped by 2 pounds. Got to get it together, but I'm doing a lot more cardio.
Yeah, I think just
training.
when you lose weight, it's not uncommon to also lose a bit of muscle mass with that as well. Mm-hmm. But most importantly, losing body fat mass is huge too. So I think it's all together.
Yeah, I'm cool with this. I want to see it drop a little bit more on the total weight, so I just feel like I'm sinking a little less in the ocean. Mm-hmm. And then we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go get some treatment from Dr. Angie. I'm gonna get some light therapy on my hand, and we'll talk a little bit more. Cool. Christian, thanks. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Cool. All right, so I hope that clap wasn't too loud, right in the microphone. That's a good start. I just got my InBody scan, and I'm excited to be where I am right now, and I'm so grateful to get to do this event and excited to do it. It's going to be tough on the swim side of things. I need to get my weight down a little bit before I go, so I'm going to try to do that in the healthiest way possible. I've been doing a lot of ART in the last couple of days, a lot of soft tissue work, and I'm going to go swimming tonight and work out, so I want to ask Dr. Angie to work on my hand.
Absolutely.
If you haven't met Dr. Angie yet, she's wonderful, and she's new on the team, and she's one of the new chiropractors on the team. So she is joining us. This is her first full week coming into the office, and we talked a little bit. We introduced her last time we were in, but I think we stopped at the point of when you got to school, right?
Yes, I think we did. That was as far as we got last time.
Do I remember that correctly? I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
So tell me about your experience in school, and I'll let you do your thing while you're here.
So in school,
And that was at Florida.
Yes, Palmer in Florida. First couple quarters, you're just exploring. You're looking at different clubs, whether you wanted to do like motion palpation or whether you wanted to do the soft tissue club or trying to think of all the other ones that we worked with. TRT, stuff like that. And as I kept going, I found Sports Council. So Sports Council was a group that would do certain classes. They weren't like an every week seminar or every week club, but they would work with athletes in the Central Florida area for different events. And then whether you were in clinic, typically, once you were at that point, you were adjusting outpatients, you would get to work with the athletes wherever we were.
Nice.
So there was a program that was built in with the school that we worked with, Bethune-Cookman. So we worked with the athletes there, whether it was football, basketball, stuff like that, some track athletes. But it was very soon that I became president of Sports Council in my third quarter
So you were pretty
at school.
involved. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was pretty involved from very early on, and it was a lot of fun. I liked doing the events. We did like the lifeguard games, so a bunch of lifeguards around the East Coast would come down to Florida.
That's cool.
And it was really cool to work with them and just kind of see the events. And then, what else did I do? Went to the ACBSP when they had their conference in San Diego. That was also a lot of fun. Got to meet chiropractors that worked with the USA volleyball team and just the Olympic team in general, which was
Nice.
awesome. I'm going to bring you down.
Thanks. Thank you.
And trying to think of what else. Oh, MLB and chiropractic. They had a seminar that was in,
Indianapolis?
no, it was in Georgia, I think.
Okay.
And
the
so
professional baseball.
so it was like all the chiropractors that work with the MLB. So I met like the chiropractor for the Marlins, Miami Marlins, Arizona Diamondbacks.
Nice.
And then who's the other one? The Atlanta Braves. So they were sharing about their experience, and what I didn't realize until I had gotten there was that a lot of chiropractors that work with the professional athletes, they still have their own practice still.
Yeah.
They still have to work on their own schedule and in addition to the professional athletes. So I thought that was definitely a good learning experience because obviously working with Sports Council and working with athletes was pretty awesome and pretty important to
Yeah,
me.
definitely. But yeah, we can understand and relate to that. Jeff was in practice for with the Orioles. He was a team chiropractor for the Baltimore Orioles for 12 plus years, and probably off the books before then for a number of years, where they'd come up and see him here. But he was running this shop here while he was doing that. And so the Professional Football Society, as well as the baseball, I've gone to some of their seminars in Indianapolis. They do a good job in terms of like bringing students in and giving them the runaround on how you become a chiropractor for a local sports team, as well as what it's like to be working with the professional athletes.
Yes. And I actually knew recently, so the person who took over for me as president for Sports Council, he did his preceptorship with the chiropractor for the Ravens.
Nice.
3 years ago now?
Nice.
Yeah. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. So it was definitely a cool experience, and I really liked learning. Sorry. Caught
You're
you there.
good.
Yeah, there it is. I liked learning that side of it. But as I continued through chiropractic school, we learned like Mackenzie. I took seminars with a lot of more rehab side of things.
Sure.
So we learned like SFMA guidelines and the protocols, and took on extra shifts outside of when I was in clinic. And yeah, it was a fun experience.
Yeah, so chiropractic school, and Dr. Angie speaking to a lot of the extracurriculars that she was getting herself involved with. This is outside of like kind of the normal curriculum, if you will. So she's doing extra work to make sure that she, those niches or those populations, that she might not get all of it in school, that she felt fully prepared relative to working with athletes in different settings, and especially the athletic training background. A lot of people that were either ex-athletes or athletic trainers would find themselves in a lot of the clubs that you're referring to. So it's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for adjusting my ankle, my knee, my hip, my hand. My hand felt really, really good. Thank you.
Good. You're welcome.
I'm gonna go get some laser on my hand, and you guys can check out some footage of that. And it's really helpful for swelling, like acute irritation or inflammation. So I'm gonna get a little work on before the second shift of the day starts. We'll keep doing these check-ins because Angie's been taking great care of me, and I appreciate that. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Awesome.